Hi, I'm Joe Carraro. You know, in economics, insanity is hiring the same people who continually produce the same results and somehow expect them to eventually get it right. Who the hell are these people who are making the financial decisions that are running our country into the ground? I'm talking about Larry Summers, Hank Paulson, Robert Rubin, Timmy Geithner, Paul Volcker, and a host of other characters who for years have consistently made the wrong decisions directing our economy. Some people say they make these decisions because they are really smart and they know what they're doing, while others say they must be really stupid to do what they do. I think they're smart enough to con us into thinking they know what they're doing. Most bureaucrats like these folks learn from the experience of their predecessors. It's not like they're allowed to come in and show their brilliance by changing the way government spends money. As a senator, I helped craft our state's balanced budget for 20 years. And every year it was an argument between those who just wanted to spend excess revenue and those who wanted to take the time and prioritize government. Most state budgets are put together to spend revenues, and those putting together the budget are trained through experience to do just that. That's the way government works. I guess it's only the first budget that has as its primary duty to prioritize responsibilities and set a budget according to absolute need. But many of these government bureaucrats who have wandered from job to job and administration to administration have been trained to spend as much money as they can get away with because they don't have the competence or even the understanding to put together a budget that reflects the absolute needs of government to provide for the needs of the citizens it serves. And yet we have the perception that somehow these people know what they're doing. I think we should make it a requirement that each employee of government dealing with financial decision-making be required to take an IQ test. If the president is going to tell us that these people who continually make these wrong decisions are geniuses, then let's find out for sure. And while we're at it, why not give them a lie detector test to see if they were ever involved in fraudulent activity involving government funds, or favoritism, causing some of their associates to benefit like Goldman Sachs at the peril of others such as Lehman Brothers and other deals? Of course, I guess it really doesn't matter, considering that some of these upstanding, brilliant people didn't even pay their own income taxes and got away with it because I guess they're considered a privileged and protected class by both Republicans and Democrats in government. I guess they are smarter than the average Joe. And they really do think we're stupid. No, not stupid. After all they've gotten away with, they've treated us like we're all in a coma. And why not? I mean, how do we respond? Sometimes we don't even blink. And no matter what the figures or results, they always make it seem to come out like it's good news, even when they're proven wrong most of the time. How could these guys keep their jobs by being almost 60% wrong? But I guess if they think they continually get away with it, they will. After all, they're geniuses. Can you imagine how bad things could be if they weren't that smart? And where's the transparency that was promised when Obama was elected? If there was true transparency, the SEC and the FBI would be investigating these obviously corrupt deals that were orchestrated during the TARP bailouts and stimulus scenarios. Well, maybe not. And why aren't they reporting using an accrual system of a cash system instead of a cash system of accounting? Of course, then we know how many tens of trillions of dollars we were in debt with our pensions, health care, Social Security, and a host of other liabilities that have an ever-increasing demand pushed into the future. And we'd realize that these guys who have been running and ruining our economy all these years need to be thrown out of office before they do any more damage, and put somebody in their place that can at least tell us the truth. But they don't want us to know the truth. Trust me, we're smarter than these overinflated egos who can hide behind the arrogance of their experience, albeit failed experience. We just have to be confident enough to ask the questions and expect accurate answers and be prepared to demand a change in the way our government does business and treats its constituents. Of course, that's why we elected those equally brilliant folks to Congress. Unfortunately, it appears they don't have the competence or confidence to question what these financial folks are doing to our country. Maybe when they are running for re-election, we can ask them to explain how we got in this mess, just to see if they understand the financial calamity we are facing. And we better do it quick, because it's almost too late. Stay alert, folks. I think the worst is yet to come. And thanks for listening to An Average Joe.